What's up, guys? Good evening. How's it going? How is it going? Another day in the books. Let's get into it. And not a financial advisor, not financial advice. Make sure you guys are doing your research out there, okay? Also, guys, supports the channel. If you want to click the join button down below, join the Crypto Gem Hunters. We find microcap gems. We get in, we get out, stuff like Caspa, Taraxa, things of that nature. And you also get one-on-one video calls with me. We go over your portfolio. We talk crypto. We help you with an exit plan in the bull run or times like right now where the market's pumping, right? So anyways, supports the channel. Kept it super cheap, $4.99 a month. Check it out. Bitcoin holding 33.8, just below 34,000. H-bar. Nice little DCA opportunity there, guys. It's healthy for the market to have a tiny pullback, and that's exactly what we're having, a tiny one on some projects, not too many, and it's not too bad. Jasmy pumping 4.5% still. Big things popping, little things stopping. All right, so guys, we are in an accumulation phase for the altcoins. As you can see on the altcoin chart, we're in Bitcoin season right now because Bitcoin is pumping. We're at an 18, anything above the 25 level mark. This is still, accumulation of both Bitcoin and altcoins, and then above 75, we have altcoin season right here. You have the last bull run. And then over here, like I said, we have altcoin season. So we are waiting to pop up over 75. This is where you should be taking profits on your altcoins. This is where you should be taking profits on your Bitcoin if you are taking profits. So just a little altcoin / Bitcoin season chart for you. The rainbow chart also says we're in the accumulation phase as well. Yeah, we are in the accumulate. And we have the Bitcoin halving clock, 170 days, almost 171 days, guys. The countdown continues to march on for the Bitcoin halving. Let's see what else is going on. All right. CoinDesk, Archax to launch a regulated exchange for tokenized assets this year. The company also said it tokenized an ABRDN market fund in euros, pounds, and dollars, and has a pipeline of several $100 million to be held in the fund. Guys, breaking, Arceus X to launch regulated exchange for tokenized assets this year. Is this bullish on Algorand? Let's answer it. Blockchain agnostic runs on Algorand and ETH and Polygon, but they've worked with Algorand directly in the past. So yes, very bullish on Algo. Algo is slowly starting to trickle out a lot of bullish news, guys. And yeah, I've been telling you guys all through the bear market, Algorand, we love Algo here. Eleanor Tourette, I've been speaking to a couple of TradFi execs regarding the BTC spot ETF, and I think it's interesting how mind blown most of them are about the level of interest it's created. In regards to BTC, major rally off the back of the iShares of Bitcoin Trust being listed on the DTCC website. One exec said to me, I mean, we're excited for these products to come to market too, but this level of hysteria is something we've never seen before. Seems TradFi can't quite believe how much demand there actually is out there for mainstream crypto asset investing. Guys, nobody, you are not ready for the amount of money that is going to pour into this asset class. I've been saying it the entire bear market. And for everybody complaining about the Jasmy price, people saying, oh, we need a pump, we need a pump. Boom, put that in your eye sockets for you. Big things popping, little things stopping. What else we got? I'm so happy to be part of the Jasmy family. It has been a long road for us, and this community is amazingly strong and resilient. I can wait. I probably means can't. I can't wait to party with you all someday. Let's go, Jasmy family. That is the positive attitude I want to see and I want to hear, guys. Very, very bullish. In the blink of an eye, poof, Emmer drops out of the speaker race. What's coming in November? Based on Hara's tweet, I'm expecting an announcement sometime soon. Guys, I went over this tweet earlier today in the morning video, but we're going to cover just a little bit of it here. Hara's CFO, Jasmy, said this. This is just a little part of it. For example, today we had discussed about the possibility of expanding into the Indian market, and I think it was a great achievement that we were able to understand their intentions, and we are considering this as a current project. So Jasmy, currently working on expanding into the Indian market. And guys, the Indian market is ginormous, right? Very bullish news for Jasmy. So what else do we got? This is huge. Gary is in big trouble now. This was before he dropped out, but I love the quote.
My position's very clear. XRP is not a security.
Boom. Dig it. Crypto fan Tom Emmer's rise and fall in the U.S. House Speaker race was extremely quick. Got a itch on the outside of my nose. Rep. Tom Emmer, the number 3 in the U.S. House leadership, has been Mr. Crypto on Capitol Hill. So his brush with the Speaker nomination gave a jolt of hope to the industry. Friend to crypto U.S. Rep. Tom Emmer was the Republican nominee for Speaker of the House of Representatives for a single afternoon before reportedly giving up under opposition pressure within his party. House Republicans are having an epic, no-holds-barred political showdown with themselves. And the abortive campaign of Emmer demonstrates that they've now burned through the most obvious candidates, and there are implications for the crypto industry. Emmer was specifically targeted by former President Donald Trump, who posted Tuesday that voting for him would be a tragic mistake. Meanwhile, a perilous deadline approaches on November 17th, when the federal government is set to shutter from a lack of funding. After firing Speaker Kevin McCarthy earlier this month, the House was transitioned to the temporary hands of Rep. Patrick McHenry, the chairman of the House Financial Services Committee, and House, I lost myself there, committee, and another strong advocate for crypto regulations. So McHenry is not spending his time focusing on committee matters, such as moving his panel's crypto bills. One on stablecoins and another on market structure. The floor votes as the year wanes. Despite Emmer's very brief appearance on the speaker stage, no name is entirely removed from the speaker discussion, as Republicans have more and more trouble raising a candidate who can win a near unanimous 217 to 221 available GOP votes. The possibility of a deal with Democrats remains one option. What do you guys think? Are we going to get a bullish candidate or a bearish one? Let me know. Coinbase says SEC is out of bounds with latest brief on ongoing lawsuit. Lawyers representing crypto exchange Coinbase say a New York judge should throw out the case brought by the SEC, insisting that the agency was out of bounds. The SEC charged Coinbase in June for not registering as a securities exchange broker and clearing agency. But the US-based exchange clapped back on Tuesday, arguing that the agency's authority is limited to securities transactions Investment contracts grant the purchaser a contractual claim related to the future income, profits, or assets of the business enterprise. That is what makes them securities rather than just investments. Coinbase said in a filing, because the SEC's complaint does not and cannot plead that the simple asset trade it identifies involve ongoing contractual obligations related to a business enterprise, Coinbase is entitled to judgment on the pleadings. By the SEC's current argument, an investment contract would exist if someone expects their purchase to increase in value or if they part with capital, Coinbase argued. This in turn would give the SEC authority over many different things, the exchange said. Consider an artist who's selling paintings over ETSY with a note that she is planning to exhibit her work in a gallery next month. Those who read the note might buy the painting, hoping the artist's plan to increase her exposure will drive up the value of her work. In the SEC's conception, each sale and resale of the paintings on ETSY would be a securities transaction, Coinbase said. The SEC has cited the Howey test, a 1946 U.S. Supreme Court case involving citrus groves, to define whether transactions are investment contracts and thus subject to securities laws. Coinbase said that the SEC stretched its argument in Howey beyond recognition. It's FUBAR. Support for SEC. Other regulators showed support for the SEC in an amicus brief filed in the same case earlier this month. The North American Securities Administrator Association, a group of state securities regulators in the court, should not treat digital assets as somehow special. Coinbase also asserted in its Tuesday filing that the major questions doctrine does apply, despite critics saying it doesn't. The doctrine says that if an agency wants to decide on an issue that has major national significance, it has to be supported by clear congressional authorization. Judge Catherine Pollock Fiala is overseeing the case between the SEC and Coinbase. Fiala, who was appointed by former President Barack Obama in 2013, recently dismissed the case in full regarding a class action lawsuit brought against Uniswap Labs. The Uniswap Foundation and investors Paradigm, Andreessen Horowitz, and Union Square Ventures, Fiala declined to stretch federal securities laws in that case, suggesting that such expansions are the domain of Congress. So what do you guys think? Is Coinbase going to win? Is the judge going to throw this case out like the judge did in the Uniswap case, refusing to stretch the authorities of the SEC? I personally believe that judges don't like to, if they can avoid setting precedent, they do. I have found over the years, if a judge can simply scapegoat this sort of a decision to Congress, a judge generally will, right? So I foresee, in my opinion, this judge saying, I'm not making this call. This Congress can make this call over whether the SEC has this authority or not. I think the judge kicks the case to the curb, to be honest with you. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below. Smash a like, smash the subscribe button, guys, because, I mean, if you don't smash the subscribe button, then, I mean, you'll hurt my feelings. So, and you don't want to do that. So just do it. Just support the channel. Just do it. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.